come here for my trail, and I'm so glad that today I had the chance to do it.
You're doing the trail today?
No, but if you're joining me, I will go.
Okay, we'll do it.
I just changed my shoes. I got jogging shoes in my car.
Okay.
But this is such a lovely place, and of course a monumental place to have this. So this will be a moment to cherish for me that I came here on this event, right? And so on behalf of WWF Malaysia, I would like to express our gratitude, and we are very excited with this partnership with eWallet, because I think what it does is that it gives us a platform that we may not be able to reach ourselves, to the masses, to all Malaysians, where everybody has a role to play, as you rightly say, in conservation. Right? And it's a very innovative way, so I applaud you and the team, TNG, for this. I was just having a chit chat with Ignatius. We are both relatively new to this, just 3 months, but look at the amount of work that has been done. So, respect.
Thank you very much.
All right. I understand that, as you rightly say, we are the first NGO that TNG Wallet is working with, and that is with pride. Right? I'll just spend a moment as to who we are, our affectionate panda. But just to share, in Malaysia, we have been here in existence since 1972. We have about 250 staff, similar to TNG. And we do everything we can to preserve what we have, our natural habitat, whether it's a forest or the wildlife, and I'll come to that shortly. And as you, Ignatius just said, we at this time is, for the fact we're here today, is an opportune moment. I mean, we've heard things about climate change, climate crisis, catastrophes worldwide, right? And it's very common. But closer to home, the wildlife, right? And as you said, the tigers, from 3,000 in the 50s is dwindled down to less than 200. We need to do what we can to save this species from extinction. The turtles, we have about 4 different types of turtles, and the leatherback is already extinct. It has been in extinction for about 10 years, right? And the elephants, the pygmy elephants, we have about 2,000 or so in Sabah. And I'm sure you have seen in the news the last 6 weeks, 4 elephants have been killed by poaching. I was so angry when I heard about the 70 bullets being shot to one particular pygmy elephant, and so on and so forth. And as you rightly say, Ketam, affectionately known as Tam Tam, we, WWF, found Tam Tam in 2009 in the Ketam plantation, hence his name Ketam, short form Tam Tam. And he passed away sadly, and we were very hopeful with Iman, who's the last rhino female. And yesterday, I'm sure all of you have seen the news. To be quite honest, it brought tears to my eyes because I personally gone to feed her mangoes, and she was so chatty, having a conversation with me. We were very hopeful. We have been advocating to save the rhinos. I won't go on and on, but suffice to say, because of all the work, it cannot be possible without the support from corporations like Touch and Go. So this is a two-way street. We are an NGO. We do not have fixed grants, right? We rely on public donations from international network as well as corporations to do what we have to do. And with this, I think we can leverage, right? The corporation with its resources, whether it's funds, people, market analytics, and we with our passion and with our scientific data and our know-how, and together we can leverage to do what's good for the environment. Yeah, so this is a great opportunity. Let me take a moment now to just share what is our global mission for WWF. Very simple. Our mission is to stop the degradation of the planet's natural environment, and more importantly, to build a future where people and nature can live in harmony. That's our global mission if you go to our website, right? And the areas, we don't just do wildlife, we actually do a lot more. We actually have 6 main goals that we focus on: forest, freshwater, food, ocean, wildlife, climate and energy, right? And supporting or underpinning all these goals, we have markets, governance and finance to hold it all together. And in Malaysia, we do more than that. We have two other big plus. So along with focusing on the pillars, we also have an education team to promote environment education in Malaysia. And we have a policy team where we can do unnecessary advocacy work and encouragement to the government to do their part as well. So that is what WWF Malaysia does. Over 90 projects we do in Malaysia. They span across Peninsular Malaysia, Sabah and Sarawak. And as an NGO, my team knows I'm very impatient. They tell me, boss, conservation takes a long time. I understand that, Andrew, and I understand from the team, all for good reasons. But the time to act is now. The choice is ours, what we want to do, right? So I can only encourage all of you to do your respective part. But because our projects are long-term, I do look forward to establishing a long-term relationship with TNG as we move forward. And this is where, as I mentioned, where we can leverage on each other's strengths. And then we can focus on what we have to do and what we must do for the environment. Let me take a moment here to thank Touch and Go, Ignatius and team, for allowing us, as I mentioned, a very important platform for all the public to be able to participate. It's a very generous partnership. I hope that we can, as we were having a little chit chat, there's so much more other collaborative efforts. And with this, I thank you, and I'm with all our best wishes, and I'm sure you have the right leadership under Ignatius for T&Go e-wallet to surge forward, as we, with your support, will surge forward to do what we have to do to protect our natural environment. So in WWF, I'll close this by saying, together possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's give Sophia a big